my story, and story never finish.
Yes, blessings to everybody. I want to say good afternoon. Let me start afresh. Baba Keke, one love, Baba. German, blessings. My brethren there. Lakreem stars, y'all. Lakreem, baby. Yeah, man. Everybody, let me stand on the existing protocol. Ayogani actually pinpointed everything that one would need to talk about. Eedris' life is like a public book now, so a lot of people know a whole lot about him, though some things might be wrong, depending on the perspective you're looking at him. But above every other thing, he's a social crusader who is interested in the betterment of the society of which he's a member of. He has been in the forefront of standing for the people who can stand for themselves, speaking for those whose voices can be heard, and even taking the brunt of all the begays, now, for the Niger. It's not been easy. I'm happy that Baba Keke is here, so he's a living dictionary if we want to start breaking some things down. And some of the guys back there, the Lakreem crew back there, so some of them were there to witness some of the things we were talking about. So Eedris, like my brother Mr. Victor Ohai said in the slide we all saw, is poor metaphorically, so that the new generation of Nigerian musicians will be rich, because he paid a price that a lot of people would not dream of doing. He was, when this thing happened, when the 50 Cent debacle happened, Eedris was at the top notch, of the entertainment industry. It was, when you want to talk about guys that gets the biggest pay. He is actually, as at that time, Nigeria Jaga Jaga, that album was the biggest thing in the Nigerian music industry. You understand? So he was even selling more than even the 50 cents and stuff. So what happened? Instead of him sliding back like every other Nigerian musician, but the story is gone. It's about 20 years now, so we've allowed that to slide. But all the guys that were there knew what they did. They all chickened out. Nobody was ready to bear the cat, and that cat needed to be bailed so that we can grow this industry. And the practitioners will go home smiling. The producers will go home smiling. The record labels will go home smiling. But in those days, our promoters didn't care about what was going on. And that case in particular involved a particular promotion company called Town Criers. And after that, actually, that incident also helped in killing Town Criers. So, Town Criers died with that. And a lot of the guys that played some shenanigans in the then Nigerian Brewers, including the chairman then, Odimegu Festus, Odimegu, also paid the price. So, but Eedris paid the highest price anybody could think about. Some of us were not aware that he had to relocate, he had to leave Nigeria because the pressure got to some extent that even Kenny's Music, his recording company, knew what was going on. All of a sudden, the artist that was the most sought after artist, all of a sudden, he was blacklisted by all the promoters, all the big time companies, all the blue chip companies. There was some clandestine meetings just because of this young man. Why? What was he saying? Please respect Nigerian musicians, give us our rights, let us make money from our music. That was the sin Eedris committed, nothing else. And they let loose all the hounds on this young man. And he had to leave Nigeria for his life and for the sake of his own family too. Not that he was afraid of anything. Of course, we all know him, a fearless soldier. A soldier, yeah, man. So fear was not part of it, but for the benefit of the industry, so that the industry will grow, so that everything will have to calm down and people will start earning. Because this did not just happen. Before 50 came, we had Wyclef coming And when Wyclef came, you know, we all sat down, had fun, sit down. And at the end of the day, we agreed, guy, before you go, and from this time on, any foreign artist coming must record with some Nigerian artists, must create the avenue for our own guys to fly on your own wings. Because you just can't come here and collect all the money and you go back and we don't have anything in return for it. It was becoming crazy. So when Wyclef came, and we saw what he did, at the end of the day, the reception we had and every other thing, we sat down and he picked Two-Face and Sound Sultan. And that was how they blew. That was how they blew. And that was what we wanted to cascade down so that every other creative person can have that same opportunity. But the next person we had was this guy. Okay. Beenie Man came. And I had to take Beenie Man to Ajegule. He asked me, where is Ajegule? I've been hearing about AJ City. We went down to Ajegule. I had to call, he's still alive, Marvelous Benji, still then on Kenny's Music. I called Marvelous, guy, arrange equipment, and Fire was around too. Guys, arrange equipment, we are coming and bringing Beenie Man down to AJ. They say, I say, yeah, we're coming there. He said, where? Any hall, because it's Rastafari, we don't care. You know, we not set. You know, we are not like the gunmen. We are not like the gunmen that talks about gun, sing about nyash, sing about if you don't get money, go hide your face, which is the most stupidest kind of things I've ever heard. You know, telling our youth that for you to, there's no need for you to hustle legitimately. Telling our youth that you don't need to go to school anymore. All you need to think about is to make money, even when you don't even what you are going to use the money for. So the kind of, we need to look back again at the kind of lyrics we are dropping out there. And the media houses, I please implore you, you need to look at the kind of songs you promote. We have a lot of good artists in Nigeria, plenty of them. Me alone, I can give you like 1,000 with conscious lyrics who are ready to toe the same line. But we are not going the way we should go. So generally, in order to cut it short, there's a whole lot of things to say. But the point being made is that after all the hassling, after all the harassment, after all the blockages, Eedris is still standing strong. When he came back, he announced it that the king is back, and you can't kill this, you can't take it away, it's natural. So now he's being faced with some challenges, which some other people are being faced with too. But you know, in this dispensation, that we need his voice, because if you look around, you see there's a deafening silence from the artistic community as we are getting into this electoral dispensation. Usually by now you should have been hearing it everywhere, trying to straighten these guys out, trying to tell them what's up, you know, and talking to the citizens to stand up. So one of the basic reasons why we are hosting this colloquium is for us, we are looking for more Eedris Abdulkareems, we are looking for more Fellas, we are looking for more Dede Mabiakus, we are looking for more Fires, more Sugar them, more Lakreem Entertainment guys, more Ara them, and we are looking for more people like Keke Ogungbe who are ready to give opportunity to guys with conscious music to deliver those messages. This is because some artists have actually come to me directly. My position as the leader of the Nigerian Rastafari community, some Rasta and some reggae artists have come to me and say, oh, the guys that want to sign me are telling me, no, I should not be singing about this. I'm talking about unity, love, and all that. I should sing about, can't you hear what other guys are singing about? Nyash, money, blah, blah, blah. You know, and that is derailing the whole thing, and we are making our youth to lose focus. So please, we need more positive-minded people to take up the gauntlet, because if we don't do it, after this 2023, if we fail to get this country right, we are heading down to damnation. Don't allow anybody to tell you any other thing apart from that. When Eedris sang Nigerian Jaga Jaga, the dollar was not up to 60 naira, Baba Keke. It wasn't up to 60 naira per dollar. Right now, We are almost in 700 and something naira per dollar. So it's no longer jaga jaga. And Nigeria has you see, so many names for the woes that Nigeria is going through right now, and those are the things we need to curb. Those are the things we need to change, and we need to start from today. Let today be the day for us to start creating a new life, building a new foundation, and changing our mindset. You know, creating a new paradigm shift that will direct the minds of our youth, of our children, towards the right place to go, so that our society can benefit from it. Because musicians and all artists are very important influencers, and that's what we must know. So whatever you do, have some effect, either negative or positive. But what we need are those positive vibrations that will make our lives better. So once again, I want to, on behalf of Lakreem Entertainment, Eedris Abdulkareem, the wife, Yetunde Abdulkareem, and the entire family, welcome you once again. And I want to crave your indulgence to announce that Dede Mabiaku couldn't make it physically, but he will be with us on Zoom. He went for a burial in Warri. He lost a relation, so he couldn't catch the flight he was supposed to catch. But every other thing is equal, and we are set to go. So welcome once again to Freedom Vibes 6.0, Eedris Abdulkareem Colloquium. Rastafari is the almighty blessings. Selassie.